The look of a champion, Johnny Sauter, in his 8th full-time season in the Truck Series. Finally, he's going to wear the crown. He did it tonight here at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Finished 3rd in the race, but was the best of our championship 4. He was 3rd, Crafton 7th, Christopher Bell 8th, and Timothy Peters 9th. Boy, you could just see and hear the emotion in the crew chief, Joe Shear, and also in the team radio of Johnny Sauter. And I know when Hermie visits with him here in just a moment, we're going to see that raw emotion of finally getting that championship.
Yeah, that's a family of racers. His dad, Jim, raced for years. He's had a couple brothers that race, nephews that race. The Sauters race. That's what they do.
That 21 on the side of his truck is in remembrance of some of his favorite racers when he was a kid. The Bowser family was influential on his career. And there's Kyle Larson congratulating Johnny Sauter. Noah Gregson is there to say hello. It's just so fun to see a veteran, an experienced cat like Johnny Sauter, who's, like you said, he and his family have given it all to the sport. That's all they've ever done. And to see him have success and the people that he raced against come by and say congratulations.
That's Mike Beam, the team's director, and Sauter out of the truck as the champion.
Well, Vince, here he is, Johnny Sauter. Finally a NASCAR champion, and he does it in style. Get some congratulations from his team. Crew Chief Joe Shear Jr. joining the celebration. Spencer Gallagher.
Thank you.
Johnny, you are a NASCAR champion. Congratulations.
You know, it's not just me, it's the whole team, everybody at GMS Racing. We qualified bad today, and I really was kind of worried about it. I felt pretty good in race trim, but couldn't be more proud of everybody on this Allegiant Travel Chevrolet. Thank Maury Gallagher, the Gallagher family, everybody that gave me this opportunity. So proud to have ECR engines under the hood. We got a cool paint scheme this weekend honoring some old school racers. So just proud of these guys. I mean, flawless execution on pit road tonight. Joe made great adjustments to where I could just kind of hang on. And, you know, I'm not a high-line guy, so I just elected to keep doing my deal and actually found some pretty good grip around the bottom of the racetrack. But to be a champion, 5 years ago tonight, my old man was down here with me when we won the race. So this is for him and for Joe Shear's dad, Junior's dad, and, you know, great Midwest racers. But proud of, you know, my family's here, my kids are here, my wife's here. It's just an awesome night. Proud to be a champion. Going to do everything in our power to represent NASCAR and Camping World as best we can.
You started 19th. At what point in the race did you realize that I've got a truck that maybe can win this championship?
Yeah, you know, I was pretty conservative at the beginning of the race, just trying to take care of it and, you know, not make any stupid mistakes. So, and then there was about probably 85 laps to go. I was like, okay, let's start picking them off here, and just had a solid day in the pits. And, you know, with about 50, 60 to go, I was like, okay, we got something here, and we were really catching the 88. It looked like he was pushing real bad, and just so proud of these guys. You know, I can't thank everybody enough. I mean, I'm a small part of this deal, and, you know, we executed like we needed to tonight. So thank the Blessed Mother and the Sacred Heart of Jesus, and this is awesome, bringing it back to Wisconsin.
That's Johnny Sauter. He's your 2016 champion.
Boy, it's going to be some kind of celebration tonight. Congratulations to Gallagher Motorsports, GMS Racing. What a win, what a championship march for this team throughout the course of the season. Let's go downstairs to Caitlin.
Well, Timothy Peters just coming up short for the championship and the title, but what can you say about the efforts of yourself, your crew chief, your team all season long?
I give it an A+, you know. Like I said, all we needed was a shot, and we had that, but, you know, we just came up a little bit short tonight. You can see them right there through our window, just didn't have the balance like we needed. We fired off the race really strong. I just wish we could have had that run towards the end. But all in all, still a great year. Wish we could have got that win, but hey, we'll build on this over the offseason and come out strong next year.
Thank you. Still plenty to be proud of for Timothy Peters and the 17 team this season.
That's for sure, Caitlin. all 4 of our championship 4 finished in the top 10 tonight.
We figured that was going to happen, huh, Vince?
Can't say that we're surprised. Really can't say that we're surprised that this man was celebrating at the end of the night. The championship celebration continues at Homestead. The NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, Johnny Sauter, the winner. We'll have the championship trophy presentation coming up. But first, let's check in with Hermie Sadler.
Matt Crafton, taking a look at this 88 after a battle tonight. You were in good position in the final restart. What was the difference that last run?
I mean, Johnny gave the 29 a really good push. I mean, we got by him and just a little too tight right there on that run for whatever reason. Put tires on it, just made small adjustments all night and kept working on it. Got a better first stop, got a better second stop. The second to last stop, it got a little bit free in, and then right there on that stop, it just got really tight for whatever reason, getting into the corner, and that's what killed us.
That's Matt Crafton. He was in position until the final green flag run. Comes up 1 position short behind Johnny Sauter.
In fact, for the first 118 of 134 laps tonight, Crafton was in the championship lead. But over the final 16 laps, it belonged to Sauter, and that's the way it ended.
Yeah, top 3 finishes in the championship for Matt Crafton over the last 4 years.
And you got to give it to Johnny Sauter. He started in the middle of the pack, Vince, and he knew he had to be patient. He knew it was a long race. There was plenty of time to get to the front, and when it was time to pounce, he was able to do so.
Here's how the championship 4 finished out. Sauter, Crafton, Bell, and Peters. A memorable night to be sure. The trophy presentation. Welcome back to our post-race show here at Homestead, the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. It's time to honor the champions, and we do so by tossing it down to Danielle Trotta.
And what a year it was, Vince. Thank you so much. Johnny Sauter winning his first ever Camping World Truck Series championship. Here for the trophy presentation, Chief Marketing Officer for Camping World, Tamara Ward.
Great. Congratulations, and congratulations to all the drivers for a great season. But tonight there's only one champion. And on behalf of Camping World and our millions of customers and associates across the country, I'm honored to present you with the 2016 NASCAR Camping World Championship Trophy.
The trophy goes to Johnny Sauter. Here to help with the presentation, NASCAR Vice Chairman Mike Helton.
Johnny, the Sauter name is not new to NASCAR, and you did it very proud this season and particularly tonight. So on behalf of NASCAR and all your fans and all the fans of the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, we're honored to make you our 2016 champion. You've earned it, and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Let's hear it for him. Johnny Sauter, your champion. What a proud moment for Johnny Sauter and everyone at GMS Racing. His wife Courtney, his children Paige and Penn. Penn said, I thought my dad could get it done. I was pretty sure. Johnny, you get the title. The title didn't come without risk. You leave Thor Sport Racing a year ago. You take a chance, you join GMS. Does this moment validate you taking that big risk?
Yeah, I think a lot of people question that move, and but I'll be honest with you, the first time I met the Gallagher family and kind of heard what they were all about and had a conversation with Mike Beam and saw what they were trying to build and what they were trying to establish, it was a pretty simple choice for me, obviously, to get back in a Chevrolet is close to me. I grew up in a GM family, so, you know, just when you walk through our shop in Statesville, North Carolina, you see what kind of people we have working there, and that's what I saw the first time I went there, and I thought this is something I absolutely want to be a part of. So can't thank ECR Horsepower, Allegiant Travel, Chevrolet, all of our sponsors, Smoky Mountain, Herbal Snuff, just so proud, and we're going to do everything in our power to represent Camping World and NASCAR the right way.
There's going to be a party in Wisconsin tonight. Johnny Sauter, your Camping World Truck Series champion in 2016. And now for the Owners' Championship presentation, we welcome in Mike Helton once again.
One more piece of hardware. Kyle, Samantha, you're no strangers to this. The Truck Series, it's not unusual to have a different car owner than our champion, but we're honored to have you as our team owner champions with the Kyle Busch Motorsports and the number 9 truck.
Congratulations, Kyle and Samantha Bush, the Owners' Championship for the second straight year. And what a banner year it was between William Byron's 7 wins this year, Kyle, and Christopher Bell in the Final Four. What does this year mean to you?
Well, not as much as we wished it did, but certainly congratulations to Johnny Sauter and all the guys at GMS. They put out some fantastic trucks this year, and it's been fun racing against that bunch as well as the rest of the Final Four, and having Christopher out there was certainly a treasure that we had today that we wanted to make sure could get to this level right here, but we missed a little bit. But overall, just such a spectacular season by William Byron and the whole number 9 team. They were flawless, and all up until Phoenix, I guess. You know, we had a little problem there, knocked ourselves out of contention, but everyone at Kyle Busch Motorsports, they do such a great job. They work so hard. This is our 5th Owners Championship, and to celebrate with those guys and girls and everyone at the shop, they deserve it. And, you know, it's truly an honor to be able to accept this award on their behalf. And, you know, we'll come out next year swinging and seeing if we can't get Christopher Bell back to this stage again.
Kyle Busch made it to one championship stage on Friday, Vince. He's got another one to tackle on Sunday.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing Kyle march toward what he hopes is a 2nd consecutive Sprint Cup Series title. But tonight, that Drivers' Championship, well, it belongs to Johnny Sauter. And how about GMS Racing? In just 3 seasons, the numbers they have accumulated. It is a night that Sauter and family will never forget. Champions of the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Championship weekend at Homestead-Miami Speedway. It's just beginning. We crown Johnny Sauter as champion tonight. They'll crown the NASCAR Xfinity Series champ tomorrow afternoon. You'll see it on NBCSN, and then we'll get you ready on Sunday. NASCAR Race Day right here at FS1, and the Sprint Cup Series showdown Sunday afternoon on NBC. Let's go downstairs and check in one more time with Caitlin.
Well, Vince, what a unique season this was in terms of the battle between the rookies and the veterans. We saw William Byron earn 7 wins, take that ownership title for Kyle Busch Motorsports, and another rookie, Christopher Bell, making it all the way to the final round, competing against some 3 very experienced drivers in this truck series. But ultimately, it was a veteran who took the title, Johnny Sauter, but certainly a fun battle to watch those rookies and vets race it out all season long. Hermie?
Caitlin, it has been a great season. A lot of unknowns, a lot of rookies, as you mentioned, veterans battling for race wins. But ultimately, this will be a very popular championship in the garage for Johnny Sauter. Guy's been around the sport for a long time, labeled as a racer, great racing family. We mentioned the move from ThorSport Racing to GMS. A lot of people questioned that move. Was Johnny doing the right thing or not? Ultimately reunited with Joe Shear Jr., and they caught fire exactly the right time, winning 2 of the last 4 races, finishing 3rd tonight to seal this championship. This will go down as one of the best seasons in series history. Johnny Sauter, your first ever championship chase winner in the truck series, Vince.
You know, I think it's interesting. It takes me back to a conversation with Joe Shear after Johnny qualified 16th a couple of weeks ago at Texas in the truck that they wanted to bring here. And Joe Shear, the crew chief for Sauter, said, you know, the guys had to coach me down off the ledge. I was distraught that we qualified 16th. And Johnny said, don't worry, we've got a great race truck. Well, tonight they went out and qualified 19th, and they had a little look of panic at qualifying. And we talked about it during the qualifying show. And again, Sauter delivered. What a championship effort.
It certainly was, and I really appreciate somebody like Johnny Sauter. I appreciate him as a person and the fact that that family is in racing. That's what they did. The Sauters raced. His dad and his brothers and his nephews, and it's great to see somebody like that get such a deserved accolade.
And just think about William Byron, so humble in defeat last week in Phoenix when his engine went away. He could have been distraught, but he said, we'll get him next week. He did just that. So cool to see that young man drive to victory lane.
Johnny Sauter is the champion of the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. Hey, it's not going to be long. We're going to be talking about the Daytona 500 just around the corner.
Drivers, start your engine!
What an exciting way to get the season started off.
The biggest race of the year, Dale Earnhardt will win the Daytona 500.